Hello and welcome to the January update from the developer team. And without further ado, I'll pass it over to Karim for his wonderful overview for the month.
Thank you, Fola, and welcome everyone to the January 2024 update for the development team. Let me start with Andrei, who's been working on the testnet architecture. He's really in the hot seat there. He's been coming up to speed on the initial capabilities of the Tau language, and we've been discussing the integration with the initial version of TauNet. He's also been researching mobile wallets. He's really excited about that. I mean, initially we'll have a CLI wallet interface, but eventually we also need a mobile wallet as well. He's also made some security enhancements to the Tau.net website to make sure it's more secure and more user-friendly. He's also added a forum to Tau.net to help with community engagement. And he's been working on the Twitter bot, which has been challenging. Tomáš, on his side, he's been covering somewhat for Umar. He's been working on the parser side, refactored the parser and forest APIs to make them cleaner on requirements from Ohad. He's also refactoring the CLI code for the parser with an eye for reusability in the Tau language side. On the Tau language side, he's been working tightly with David, improving the Tau grammar by removing ambiguities, which is, as you probably know by now, is an ongoing task. He's also created a grammar for parsing binary decision diagrams, and those who've been with the project for a long time have heard us mention the letters BDD. That's what it stands for, binary decision diagrams, and it's one of our core capabilities, and we're planning on using them internally within the Tau runtime. And to that end, Tomáš has been writing the core BDD capabilities for use within Tau. He's also started working on the command line interface that I mentioned already. Last but not least, David has been working on three fronts. On the Tau language front, satisfiability, he's completed the first implementation of a SAT solver for Tau. He's testing it now. He's writing more test cases to make sure it's working smoothly. He's also implemented some builders for what's called null second order logic NSO formulas with recurrence relations that are needed for the core Tau language runtime implementation. He's also added some new quantifiers to simplify the writing of those NSO formulas with recurrence relations. On the Tau execution side, that's going to be the next step and last step before we can show some good demos of the Tau language. Ohad and David have been discussing actually two algorithms for implementing the Tau execution of Tau formulas, and they're settling on one of them, and David will start implementing one of them in earnest. On the Tau grammar side, he's been working with Tomáš by removing ambiguities, like I said earlier, but he's also made some improvements to the Tau grammar that will make it easier for the rewriting engine to reroute those formulas. And he's added, for the same reason, some callbacks to make it more explicit. He also changed some naming conventions for regular variables, but also he has been working on the side at the same time as writing C++. He's been working on the Tau documentation to kind of put in writing what he has working already in C++. He's also been preparing for the video for the Tau development update. So a lot of tasks for David. That's it for the January update, everyone, and I'll see you next month.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Karim. And I'll pass it over to David for his update this month.
Thank you, Fola. Hi, everyone. As Karim said, this month I've been working only on the Tau language. Regarding satisfiability, I have a first raw implementation, and now I'm cleaning, refactoring, and testing it. In particular, I have implemented builders needed by the satisfiability check in a way that is stable to minor changes in the grammar. I have also added new quantifiers, Boolean quantifiers, to simplify the writing of NSO formulas with recurrence relations and the rewriting rules defining the behavior of them, also the corresponding test. Regarding the executor, I've been studying Ohad's ideas from the last couple of weeks in order to study how to implement them. Once I test, clean and refactor the satisfiability implementation furthermore, I will jump into the coding of the executor implementation. Regarding the Tau grammar, I've been done several needed improvements, changing the related underlying code. The changes were mostly related to timed variables, callbacks related to Boolean algebra operations, some internal renaming to clarify the intent of the internal grammar variables. I have replaced some callbacks by more explicit versions, so we could use only in rewriting rules, and also some refactor of the naming conventions. Finally, I've been improving the current documentation as I proceed with the implementation of satisfiability, explaining the the finished parts. And also I've been preparing the video regarding the Tau development update, where I explained all the pieces of the Tau language, the current states, and the forthcoming steps. And that's all for my mock. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, David. All right, I'll pass it over to Andrei for his update this month.
Hello, cherished community. I hope this message reaches you in a good spirits. Today I'm here to share our recent progress, a journey marked with collaboration and dedication. This month, a significant portion of my work involved collaborating closely with our team on developing the Tau blockchain's architecture. Our goal is ambitious, to launch this blockchain in just 2 months. The success of this endeavor closely depends on the advancement in the Tau software, in the Tau language, as the blockchain is fundamentally powered by Tau. It's a unique challenge that blends language and technology to create something truly innovative. In parallel, I focused on integrating a mobile wallet, and this step is crucial for making our platform accessible, allowing you to engage with Tau blockchain easily from everywhere. Security is a paramount concern for us, especially as our online presence grows. Recently, we've seen an increase in attacks and particularly targeting Tau.net. In response, I've implemented stronger security measures to protect our websites and ensure that you, our community, can safely access our resources. Regarding the Tau forum, I want to clarify that I've installed the platform for it, and this installation is just the beginning. And our team, as you heard, now working on building and shaping this forum into a vibrant space for discussion, learning, and sharing. Finally, I've been adapting our Twitter Xiter to Telegram bot, ensuring that our Telegram community receives the latest update directly from Tau presence on Xiter, despite the technical hurdles. Thank you for your unwavering support and interest. Your engagement is the driving force behind our continuous effort and innovation. Stay connected, and let's look forward to what we can achieve together in the coming months. Cheers.
Andrei, thank you again. Great update. And we'll pass it over to Tomáš for his update this month.
Thank you, Fula. Hello, everyone. This month, I've been working on our parser. I've simplified the default callbacks for traverse method. I've added a simple method for cases we don't want to do forest traversal, and we just need to extract a single parse tree. And I've suggested several refactoring changes regarding parser API and its object model. And I also refactored CLI related code from the TGF tool to its own struct, so we can use it for Tau language or anywhere later. And then I worked on Tau language. I've improved debugging output regarding parsing and informing about ambiguities. Then I've worked on removing ambiguities in Tau language grammar. And I've created a grammar and parser for BDD, and I've added BDD binding into Tau language. And recently I've started to work on a command line interface for Tau language. That's all from me this month. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Thanks so much, Tomáš. All right, I'll pass it over to Ohad to wrap it up for the month.
Yeah, so this month I focused a lot in the blockchain design, also in better algorithms to give to David for better implementation of the Tau language than we had before. And also, as usual, in extensions of the Tau language and to variable fragment. And the patents, also a lot of work this month.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Ohad. And yeah, there's been a lot of work on the patents this month. All right, that wraps it up from the dev team. Thank you so much for tuning in. New members, old members, please continue to stick with us on our socials. That's Telegram, that's Twitter, that's the subreddit, that's Discord, and we'll see you next month. Cheers.